So he wants us to cover what's the incentive of parity at a launch. If not only to create a major dump, the idea is to start low, to shake the weak hands. So I think that's an interesting comment. We can talk about that for a little bit.
I mean, I think Richard's idea is to essentially, because he's talked about it numerous times, he wants both hex to be, he wants them both to be expensive or close to, right? So, like, I think this idea of starting at parity, and then he's already talked about his third token as of late as well, his LP token that's essentially going to be same thing like with Pancake Swap. There's going to be an LP token. So, if you start at parity and then you lock those two pairs with an LP token as well, I'm a fan of just having my bags instantly doubled. I don't know about anyone else, but I like to grab as much hex as I can before this launch, and I want to just see them doubled. You're not gonna, and this is the misconception, right? Like, people think, let's say that didn't take place and there was cheap pHEX. There is no cheap pHEX or no cheap hex on PulseChain. It will actually become called hex when it launches. There won't be any cheap hex on Pulse, because you and everyone and their mother are going to run to hex on PulseChain immediately and start buying it. Everyone's going to buy into this massive green candle. Slippage is going to be insane. There's going to be whales that get there before you that are going to buy millions of dollars of the already low liquidity. Like, the hex price on PulseChain will skyrocket immediately within seconds. Like, there's people that are out there that are just levels higher than your average person, that are going to write scripts, that are going to run their own nodes, that are going to get their transactions before you. You will never get cheap hex on Pulse. So you might as well just get that idea out of your head now, because even if it was at a lower value when it launched, like, that thing, it's over in an instant. And someone with more money, more technology, more resources than you is going to get there first, and everyone else is going to buy into a massive candle, experience massive slippage. If you're buying with your pulse bag, you could end up losing massive amounts of your pulse bag before you even realize what it's worth, because everything is starting at zero. We don't know if that bridge is going to be up a second after everything launches, or if it's going to take an hour or 2 hours or a week. You just don't know. So you just have to be very careful. But there's no way that we get a cheap hex on PulseChain. It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Well, one thing I will say is I think you just need to keep cognizant of the fact that once the testnet is announced, it completely obliterates all of the fake FUD that we've been hearing. Because if Hex was a scam for real, why would it be giving you a free copy of something worth 35, 40 cents or whatever it is? So it's going to skyrocket at that instant, because people are going to be like, holy crap, they're giving away Hex now? Because the testnet launch implies there's going to be another version of this coin, or whatever coin. For all we know, this could ignite the next bull run in Ethereum's ERC20 set. We don't know, right? So these are things you got to be aware of. You got to really think these things through. You can't just take a linear frame of thought at what could happen. So definitely don't wait around to take a position in something that only goes in one direction in the first place.